There's a myth going around that you have to be loud, flashy, and wealthy in order to be respected as a man.
Put us down for 4, in case we want seconds.
But let me ask you something. Have you ever seen a guy walk into a room, not say a word to anyone, but still everybody took notice of this guy? Now that's not being loud, that's having presence, and it comes from self-respect. Let's get something straight right away here. Money doesn't equal respect, because a guy with money but no integrity ends up looking like a clown. But a broke guy who carries himself well, like a king, with quiet confidence and self-worth, you just can't help but to respect that guy. Because what people, at the end of the day, really notice is how you carry yourself, how you speak, how you treat other people, and whether or not you look and act like a man who has his life in order. The truth is, you don't need to be the loudest guy in the room to be the most powerful. In fact, you shouldn't be the loudest guy in the room. Real confidence and presence, it's not like a costume that you put on pretending, right? Real confidence is quiet, calm, and secure. It's pretty interesting, actually, because loud guys need that attention. They need to prove something to other people. But if you have self-confidence, you don't need that attention because you already know who you are. You don't need external validation because you know what you bring to the table. Now here's something that might be a hard pill to swallow for some of you. Do you want more respect? Try this. Stop talking so much and stop talking about yourself so much. Men who listen well and bring value to the conversation are taken more seriously. Don't interrupt other people when they're talking. Don't ramble and put all the attention on yourself, and don't feel the need to fill the silence. When you have something to say it and then stop. And of course, because this is primarily a style channel, your clothes and your grooming can either signal that you're someone with quiet confidence or that you're someone who's just peacocking. You don't need designer brands to look high value. And what a lot of people don't really realize is that too much flash can come off as insecure or that you're just trying way too hard. The basic formula is this: classic, intentional clothes that fit your body, neutral colors, clean shoes, well-groomed facial hair, and a fragrance that's mass appealing but also masculine. Because wearing, I'm telling you, too much fragrance or wearing something that's too overpowering can be offensive and repelling. If you missed the video I made a couple weeks back where my lady friend rated a bunch of my fragrances blind without knowing what they were and gave her thoughts on all of them, I'll leave that link down below for you, because in that video she talks about overspraying and how that can really repel people. She also rated a few of my fragrances really high, including the one I've been wearing a lot recently, and it's this one, Gisada Titanium. What do we think?
Oh wow, that's very sexy.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
That is a nice scent. It makes me want to keep smelling it. This definitely will leave an impression for someone in the daytime or nighttime.
Yep. Universal.
You can wear this at a meeting, and you could also wear this after a meeting trying to attract someone. This will leave a good impression. I would say this is more of a 9.
A 9?
9.
Okay. I'm glad you said that. So this is Gisada Titanium.
That's very nice.
I legit wear this. It's almost gone. Like, I wear this all the time, and I think it does really well. I'm actually running really low on this, so I think I'm going to use my own discount code to go grab some more of this. Now, there's going to be a link down below in the description if you want to go pick up a bottle of this for yourself, because this is one you could literally blind buy and be very happy with. This brand was founded in Zurich in 2013 and is now internationally recognized for their creative and unique fragrances. And today, Gisada has expanded its reach to over 91 countries worldwide. They've been making a lot of press recently, and if you're in the fragrance community at all, you've probably seen a lot of the fragrance reviewers on YouTube talking about Gisada, because everyone seems to love it, including me. Now, Titanium is an amazing fragrance, and the longevity on this is absolutely incredible, especially for a lighter fragrance. You guys, this is a rich, fresh, sophisticated, and masculine fragrance. There's notes of pink pepper, sage, lavender, iris, and also some vanilla. It's a beautiful balance of fresh and masculine. Now, I've been getting a lot of compliments every time I wear this, and the other amazing thing about this fragrance is the price. It will not break the bank. And because Gesada is sponsoring this video, they're making it even more amazing because they're giving each and every one of you 20% off your entire purchase. There's going to be a link along with the discount code down in the description box, and if you're interested in trying this new fragrance that you can absolutely blind buy and be happy with, this is definitely it. Gentlemen, take advantage of that discount code and grab yourself an incredible fragrance at an incredible price. This one is going to be hard to beat. Okay, now here's something else to wrap your head around. Respect yourself first. The world mirrors how you treat yourself. If you half-ass your health, your grooming, and your home, people will assume that you half-ass life in general. If you want respect, you have to respect yourself. It starts internally first. So keep your car clean, keep your home in order, and take care of your appearance. It's a snowball effect because when you carry yourself like someone who matters, you become someone who matters. Here's something else. Do you want to know what's rare these days? Restraint. If you're easily triggered, argue on the internet, or if you overreact when provoked, that's low self-control and low emotional maturity. Losing your cool is very easy. Keeping it together when things get a little heated and knowing when and how to walk away from toxic people, that's a skill, and that demands respect. I have personally heard many times guys bragging about themselves and talking about how great they are, but I don't think you really should have to. You shouldn't have to tell people how great you are. Let your actions and your results do that stuff for you. Insecure men tell you everything that they've done and broadcast that they are confident. But the thing is, if you have to tell people that you're confident, you're probably not. Men with quiet confidence and humility show you how they live, because when you're secure with yourself, you don't need to constantly remind everyone of your resume. And also, when you're humble, people tend to open up to you more. They lean into you and they just trust you more. At the end of the day, people remember how you made them feel, and character wins every single time. So keep your word. Do the right thing even when it's hard. Be consistent, honest, and grounded. You don't need to impress people when you live with integrity because they can already feel it. There's also a big difference between performing and leading. Now, performing is like you're trying to be liked, but leading is, like I just said, doing what's right even when it's hard and even when nobody's looking. Because again, you don't need validation and you don't need applause. It's just leading with strength, direction, and clarity. It gets really interesting because people follow men who don't need to be followed. It's like their leadership isn't loud, but it's shown in their actions, their consistency, and their self-confidence. Men who lead from the front never have to shout from the back. And if you made it this far, you are definitely one of the true legends. So please hit that like button for the algorithm and consider subscribing if you're not already. And as always, my friends, thank you so much for watching. Live well, and I'll see you in the next one.